Rising early in the morning, having a perfect oil bath, wearing new, fresh, colorful clothes, bursting crackers, eating sweets, going to temples, visiting friends, watching movies. Wow! Diwali is full of joy and happiness. It has a lot of stories associated with its celebration. One interesting version is what we are going to see now. Long time ago, during the Satya Yuga, there was a ferocious asura named Hiranyakshaka. He was a dreadful asura and he tormented people on the earth and all the other lokas too. Once he tried to push Bhuma Devi, the mother earth, and hide her into the deep oceans. Lord Vishnu took the form of a wild boar or the Varaha Murti and saved Bhuma Devi and killed Hiranyakshaka. A few stories says that a child was born to Bhuma Devi this time and the Bhuma Devi requested for a long life to this child from Lord Vishnu. But the Varaha Murti said he would grow up into a powerful person and that he would be safe only until he is good. So Bhuma Devi assured Vishnu that her child would do no harm to anyone. But as fate plays, the boy grew into a very strong, powerful, and an arrogant king. He had friendship with the Asuras and turned even more violent. Everyone called him Narakasura. He started torturing people on the earth. Then he became friends with Banasura, and then his friend asked Narakasura to pray to Lord Brahma and get powerful boons from him. So Narakasura meditated on Lord Brahma for a very long time. And when Brahma came down to give boon to Narakasura, you know what he asked for? As usual, what all the demons and asuras ask, immortality. But Brahma said, "Oh, please don't ask me for this again, and I will not be able to give you because all the people, all the living beings that are born on the earth have to die one or the other day. So please don't ask for immortality." So Narakasura thought for a while. He used his brains and he came out with an extraordinary boon. He said, "Oh Lord Brahma, then if I have to face my death, I have to face it only on the hands of my mother." Which mother will kill her own son, huh? Lord Brahma thought and then he said, "Okay, Tathastu," and he disappeared. Now Narakasura started his game. He was very strong, he became very powerful, and he started conquering the whole of the earth. Now he started attacking the Devaloka, the heaven, the Swargapuri also. All the Devas were scared of Narakasura and they fled from the Devaloka. Narakasura had also kidnapped 16,000 women on the earth and put them behind the bars and held them as his prisoners. Not stopping with this, he even attacked Aditi Devi, the mother of the Devas. Aditi Devi had a very special set of earrings. It was very beautiful, powerful, and it even glowed in the dark. He went to Aditi Devi and snatched away his earrings. Aditi Devi was very angry. She was insulted. She was enraged. The Devas then went to Lord Vishnu and then they requested Lord Vishnu to put an end to Narakasura's atrocities. Now our Lord Vishnu was born as Krishna in the Dwapara Yuga on the earth and Bhuma Devi as Satyabhama, his wife. Aditi Devi met Satyabhama and poured out all of her feelings. Satyabhama was enraged at Narakasura's activities and she went along with Krishna to kill Narakasura. Now, Narakasura's fort had lots and lots of layers of protection. They were all guarded by his chief Mura. Krishna and Satyabhama eased through all of these protective layers and Lord Krishna killed the chief Mura, and that is why he is called as Murari. Narakasura was watching all of this, came out with his weapons. A fierce battle took place between Krishna and Narakasura. But after some time, Krishna was hurt by Narakasura's weapon and he fell unconscious. Satyabhama, seeing Krishna hurt, took over and shot a weapon that pierced Narakasura's chest and hurt him badly. Krishna gained back consciousness and smiled at Narakasura, who was wondering how his boon was not working. Krishna then slowly said that Satyabhama was none other than an avatar of Bhuma Devi, his mother. Narakasura realized his mistake, and whatever he did came flashing in front of his eyes. Before his death, the demon Narakasura wished for that day to be celebrated with lots and lots of happiness and celebration. Krishna and Satyabhama granted his last wish. All the 60,000 women who were held as prisoners were freed, and they applied oil to Krishna and Satyabhama's body that was covered with blood. They were given a ceremonial bath to wade away all the impurities, and lights were lit, deepams were lit to celebrate their victory over Narakasura, and this day is still celebrated as Deepavali or the Naraka Chaturdashi. Thank you.